Hello, welcome to Sundays with Cinnamon.
Hey everybody.
We have a special guest today. This is Lofton. Hi, Lofton. And Lofton is Cinnamon's grandson. And every Sunday we do something called, it's the kids class and the parents class afterwards to help us see how we are affecting our kids with our actions. And so, Lofton, I wanted to ask you, what do you think of the kids' class so far, and what are you getting out of it?
I think it's really fun to go to just learn about addictions and how you create them, and but you don't have to. You're choosing to make them, and I think that's cool.
It is cool.
That is so cool.
That's rad, man.
It is. And how old are you?
9.
9.
Mm-hmm.
That is so cool. What I love about what he just said is that he means it, number one, and that we can stop throwing up our hands and saying there's nothing we can do about this world, because these guys are going to do it. As long as we put our love and energy into helping them to remember who they are, how powerful they are in creating addiction and releasing addiction, they've got it all. And they will be the legislators, the politicians, the doctors, the lawyers, and we'll have a more compassionate world in litigation and in medicine because of these people. And they're short people is how I see them, and I'm just thrilled to be a part of that class.
Me too. Our son is in the class as well, and he's getting so much out of it, and we've had extreme challenges and extreme changes because of the class and your counsel, Cinnamon. I also wanted to ask you, because what we really base the class on are the 4 pathways. We haven't named them. Do you want to call them 4 pathways to a higher consciousness, or?
What would you call them?
I'm not really sure.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Sunday we will ask the kids, and we'll come up with a definition of it.
Okay, and we'll
Yeah.
let all of you know.
Yeah.
Lofton, would you like to tell us the 4 pathways? The first pathway is,
I welcome the opportunities life offers me to choose love.
and the second,
Addictions are the only cause of suffering, no exceptions.
and the third one,
I welcome the opportunity to be me.
and what's the fourth one?
The light of love is always stronger than the darkness of fear.
So which one is your
And I
favorite?
get it, amen.
Amen. And word perfect, by the way.
Great.
So which one is your favorite?
The third one.
Which is, I welcome the opportunity to be me. And why?
It just tells you to be yourself, and nobody can tell you who you are, but you just decide who you are.
Wow.
And who are you, Lofton?
Me.
Ah!
Whoever that shows up to be moment to moment, right? You know, that way you're not locked into Lofton is this. Don't let him out of the box, because that's who he is. And this way he just shows up.
Yes.
And how many adults out there who are listening that you honestly from your core say, I welcome the opportunity to be me. I want that for you, for everyone. And these kids will be the trailblazers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have another question as well. What is an addiction to you, Lofton?
You make yourself upset about something being different than it is. I can't think of an example, but
When was the last time you made yourself separate or angry or frustrated?
I can't remember at the moment.
Lucky you.
That's a plus. Let's stop right there. That's wonderful, because
And he's speaking the truth.
Yes.
I rarely, actually, I have never seen Lofton upset himself.
He's an amazing guy. There's no question.
Angel on earth.
Yeah, and what I love about what he's saying is he doesn't experience himself as weak, because he knows that if I'm creating unhappiness, I can stop doing that, right? Yeah, that's power for anyone.
And you and your brother, you have a younger brother, Miller, who's taking a nap right now, and you remind him of this when he's creating it, correct? So you help each other rise.
Yeah, I've heard them say to each other, that's addiction. It's mostly I hear you saying it to him, and he knows how to say it too, because I've heard him say it to other people. And what I love is that we're teaching them that you don't have to be angry with yourself if you experience yourself choosing to be addicted to something. You just need to be aware of it and experience the unhappiness it creates and let it go. Keep it
Yes.
simple. It is simple.
It is.
Yeah.
Our minds just complicate it. So, Lofton, what is love to you?
Just like happiness and all from the above.
And what is fear to you?
Just like, let's say you were afraid of spiders, you're creating fear around the spider. You don't have to be afraid of it because it's just a spider.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the story you make up around the spider. It'll bite me, it'll be this. Yeah, that's where you lodge the fear in your system.
Well, and you're going into the imagined future.
Exactly.
Do you ever talk about imagined future and dead past in the kids class?
Not in that terminology. What we say is, are you here? Because right here, this is what's occurring. And what you're making of it is what creates the unhappiness. Wanting it to be different than it is. That's the definition of addiction. It's an emotion-backed demand that something be different than it actually is. Mm-hmm. It's a hopeless situation because is just is.
Yes. And getting out of trying to control people. Because the only one you can look at is yourself and letting go of that grip that just holds us in misery. It really does.
See, that's an important point too, because most adults will say, I have depression, I have mental illness, I have back problems, when in fact, your mental capacity says that it has you, and I said that I introverted that because you do have it. And so if I have back pain, if I have depression, and in our Living Love way of saying it, we create it, then I can manage it. If it has me, then I'm stuck.
I have cancer, but cancer doesn't have me.
Yes.
And I will be given nothing that I can't handle.
That is,
because of the contract.
yeah, that is so, yeah. That is so important that you know that. And people who study the Bible and all know that even in the Bible it says you will not be given more than you can bear.
Yeah.
And in our way of saying it is, nothing can overwhelm you without your permission.
Yes. Well, thanks, guys.
Oh, it's a
This was so fun. Thank you, Lofton.
I'm so happy to do it.
All right. Love you all. And this concludes another Sundays with Cinnamon and Lofton today. Bye.
And perhaps we'll have it with Miller someday.
Ooh. Okay. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.